Welcome to my basement. I'm Anders Colsefni, and here in my basement I have some questions that people have sent to me, and actually I've got some questions also that have been sent to Painface drummer Mike Ramsey, and I'm going to ask him his first question here. And this one comes from Mountain Dew Master. Mountain Dew Master. Nice. What kind of drums does he use?
Well, let's see. I like to do pots and pans mostly. We do that a lot, right? That's what we're gonna do in the recording.
No, that's what we did. That's what we did in Slipknot.
Oh yeah, that's right. Ah, crap. Idea stolen. No, really. I drum Pearl all the way. Always have. Always will. Ever since I was 13, I got my first Pearl Forum series. Yeah. $200 right there.
Woohoo!
Yeah, now I got a Vision 5P standard, Axis pedal longboard, Zildjian cymbals, and a nice little ice bell for you to go ring-a-ding-ding a lot.
Ring it, yeah. The bellboy.
Woo! He made fun of me on my show for that.
I didn't make fun of you.
Dick. Yeah, you did. You're like, oh, the bell ringer back there. Oh, the bellboy. And the bellboy back there on the drums. You did.
Oh, that's mild hazing compared to what it could have been. So, all right. Well, thank you, Mountain Dew. Go ahead and have a seat. Now that you've risen from the depths of hell. They can't even tell I'm sitting down. I don't. Well, it looks uncomfortable to me.
Yeah, it really does hurt because, yeah, I don't know how women do it.
Watch the crazy hobo behind you. He tends to fall down on people. Well, me. There's no other people here usually. So,
yeah, that's not
all right. Mike's going to ask me some questions here since he's here. And so go ahead. Ask me my first one there, sir.
All right. This one is from Nick. Nick Rapsamanicus.
Rapsamanicus, yes.
Rapsamanicus. Okay, Nick Rapsamanicus. That is awesome. He asks, Anders, I have 3 questions for you. What does the wife and your kids think of the music that you are making?
My kids absolutely love it, and my wife supports everything I do. So, our music isn't exactly right up my wife's alley, but she does like metal, and she likes a lot of other stuff too. But she comes to every single show, and she supports me thoroughly. And Josh, my oldest, he loves it, absolutely loves it. And Lucian, my youngest boy, he Daddy's his hero, so he kind of likes everything I do too. He likes a lot of other styles of music as well, though. So, thanks, Nick.
All right, you want to do this one too?
Sure.
Check it out, see where it goes. What is Painface going to do? Oh, when is Painface going to do their next show? Sorry, it's really small font and I can't really see.
We are planning on doing something here in the next couple months. We're gonna stay around locally while we're recording our album. We are still writing it while we're recording it and perfecting it, and Crazy Legs here is just working the hell out of his double bass and so forth, and we sweating a whole lot,
bleeding, crying.
And so our next show is going to be around here in Des Moines somewhere in the next couple of months, and that's kind of how we're going to go until well, depends on what pops up, but right now that's what we're doing. So
that is the plan.
Yeah. And I got one more question here for you.
Oh, cool. Awesome. I'm special now.
All right, this one comes from hey Finner Chris Jansen out in Iceland. And Finn asks, I wish I could do an Icelandic accent, but I have no freaking idea what it sounds like.
Have you had some of his candy?
Did he send you some candy?
No, he sent ladies some candy.
Did he really?
Yeah. Oh, man.
Good stuff.
It's delicious, man. You gotta have some of that. I think she has a lot. I think she has a lot left though, so you'll be good.
Okay.
If you want to try some.
Mike, if I ever meet you in person, would you sign my baby?
Yes, yes, of course. I've signed a lot of babies.
You
already,
are a baby signing
that's nothing
freak.
new to me. You know, that's what I do. I sign babies after I beat them.
Nipple clamp?
Oh my god! Yeah.
That hurts actually. I've put that on before. So,
Disgust me.
all right, moving right along to the next one.
Ian Jones. Ian Jones. Is that how you Ian? Okay.
Ian, Mr. Jones.
Okay. He asks. Oh man, which one?
Can you see those?
It's really small font. That 12 is hurting my eyes. Oh yeah, let's get creepy with it. Did you play at the Slipknot live show in 1998?
No.
Omaha, dude.
Omaha?
That's my dyslexia kicking in with Corey.
No. The only two shows I played with Corey were here in Des Moines, and that was in 1997, spring and summer, and then I was out, so yeah, I wasn't there. So, next one.
Did you ever think about contacting the Slipknot guys and seeing if you could get your old rollback?
No. I quit voluntarily. Wouldn't make any sense for me to go say, hey, can I, you know, once they got Chris in there and got it all nailed down, I wasn't part of the group anymore, so I had Painface going on, and when I get into a band, I dedicate everything I've got to that band, and so no, I never once thought about trying to get back into Slipknot.
All right, next one. Did you record the song Lust Disease under Painface, which evolved into Slipknot, or your Painface?
Okay.
Your Painface.
Yeah. Painface, this is kind of a confusing question. A lot of people think Painface had something to do with Slipknot. Painface never really had anything to do with Slipknot. It was the title of a song, one of dozens and dozens and dozens and dozens sets of lyrics that I'd written over the years, way back when. And, you know, it's one of the things that I've kept reusing. You know, I wrote that came up with that from Body Pit, and Lust Disease was a song that we wrote and recorded in Slipknot after Mate, Feed, Kill, Repeat, one of the last songs that we did. And later on in Painface, I believe in 2000, maybe 2001, we recorded a song called Lust. And it's the one that people on YouTube think is Lust Disease from Slipknot, but it's not. It's Painface. I reused my own lyrics from Lust Disease because that was never released in the Painface song Lust. So that's what's up with that.
And I'm intrigued by this next question. I really want to know. Would you ever consider recording a song as a special guest in a new Slipknot song?
Of course. If they invited me to do something with them, I'd be more than happy to. I mean, those guys are my friends, so and I'd be silly not to from a business standpoint. I mean, but ooh, thank you.
I'm just gonna give that back to you, right there. Great. Now it's gonna take me forever to grow my eyebrows back out.
I know how that goes. I shaved my eyebrows off for the very last show I was in Slipknot, and it took me about 3 months to grow them back, so I haven't done that since for any reason. So. Sorry about that.
You sicken me.
Yeah. Now, that is a little bit more of a hazing. So. You got anything else on there from ma'am?
A long one, but I'll probably have you read that, because I dropped out in kindergarten, so I can't read that well.
You graduated from kindergarten.
The songs. all those.
Oh, okay.
All those guys.
All right, yeah. All right. Well, the songs Viz Queen, Black & Decker Dildos, Lactate Freely. There's Ace Freely.
I just wanted to hear him say dildos. I
yeah.
could have read it. It makes me laugh.
Dick. Part of Me, Fur, Do Nothing, Nature, Lust, Disease, Rights and Rage, and Bitch Slap from the Slipknot days ever be leaked or released? If so, I would love to hear them. The song Do Nothing / Bitch Slap is on MFKR, so there's no leaking that. That's already on there. Black & Decker Dildos and Lactate Freely were never songs. Those are stupid little lines in the hidden track. Dogfish Rising, which is the hidden track off of MFKR. That's where those were not actual songs.
How'd you come up with that song name? Black & Decker Dildos.
Joey came up with the Dogfish Rising thing, and he had just all. He'd sit there in the studio with the guitar, and he'd just play this little bluesy thing, as acoustic, and he'd go, Dogfish Rising.
He gets all like
Scud
creepy
bolt
with it.
gnawing. So we're just laughing. We were in the studio forever doing that stuff, so we decided we're going to throw a bunch of other goofy lyrics, kind of right-wing antelope in the 1990s.
Yeah.
I mean, he just... it's just funny stuff. We were laughing so hard when we were recording it. But Viz Queen, I would love to have a copy of that back. I wrote that thing about, the lyrics anyway, about Paul and I pouring concrete and being on a driveway when it's raining and people holding plastic over our heads, and we got concrete and cement and everything all over us and everything. That's what Viz Queen was about. We never really did anything with it because it was sort of a novelty song. It started out with Joey on guitar and Sean was playing drums, and at some point I switch over onto drums, and Sean gets on the microphone and whatnot. We tried doing it live a few times, but it was really kind of messy. So let's see, Part of Me, that's probably never going to get leaked. It was a lesser song. I've said that before. Fur was just brutal. Fur Covered in Blood is the full title for that. That's just me and Paul going, "I am fur covered in blood," and me and Sean are just going, boom, 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 just straight eighth notes all the way through. And it was not a very long song, but it was awesome.
That's badass.
So Nature
That's brutal.
and Lust Disease, I have those. I'm determining what I can do with those without getting sued. Rights and Rage, that was like the second song that we wrote once we started the band up with Sean, Paul, I, and Donnie Steele. And yeah, Bitch Slap and Do Nothing, that's one song. Actually, Finn asked another question at another point. Are those two separate songs? No, those were always one song. We just slash-titled it because there's two distinctly different styles in there. There's the kind of the Ministry-esque sort of yeah, industrial sounding, and then you got the funk stuff. So, all right, well, I guess that's it for this particular episode. This is it's been fun, Mike.
It's been really lame. Never again. Yeah, thanks for that, by the way.
Anders and Mike out. Covered in blood, and me and Sean are just going boom, 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 just straight eighth notes all the way through. And it was not a very long song, but it was awesome.
That's badass.
So